Bang, bang, bang. Hey, Anon, they activated the militia. Uh-oh, Anon. The imp slash solar flare slash economic collapse slash whatever you want finally happened 6 months ago. The government has fallen apart. Your neighborhood now requires people to take turns on neighborhood watch due to some violent incursions. You're chilling when you hear someone at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, Anon, grab your gear and meet us in 15. There's a large group of looters leaving the nearest city, where they've been stealing, raping, and killing people the last couple months. They've run out of food and shit to steal, and are now heading in this direction. There's a mix of gang members, convicts, renegade military, and normies who've gone bad since the collapse. Armed primarily with small arms, but bear in mind they successfully knocked over a National Guard armory, so may have some heavier stuff. But you've got a fairly decent range of guys to draw from as well. Some of them have scouted ahead on foot and with personally owned drones. An ambush site has been surveyed and staked out. You have to ruck out 12 miles and dig in to await the bad guys' arrival. So what are you bringing with you, Anon? Hard mode. Only stuff you actually own. And more important, as you lie there waiting to initiate contact, what is there you wish you hadn't put off? Something you could have afforded when things were good that you would kill for now. And before actually, I'd be more useful doing XYZ at home than fighting. Actually, whatever it is that you're good at, your neighbors already found several guys in your town who are much better at it than you. So you're coming with. And before, I'd stay home and guard your wives, cucks. Heh. In that case, your neighbors make sure to lynch you on their way to the ambush site for your shitty antisocial behavior. I bring my cap and ball Colt and coach gun. Taking out the roads would force them through unfamiliar wilderness territory, most of them completely unprepared. Also, if there's really that many of them, word should be sent out to neighboring countries. So what are you bringing with you, Anon? Probably my AR-10, LM-10 MWS 20-inch barrel, 6.5 Creedmoor. I figured that'll give me an excuse to deploy somewhat further, /safer than most of my guys and still be able to outrange most of the looters. Along with that, I've got plates, helmet, radio, cheap digital thermal mono, and all other gear I'd likely need. I know I can make shots out to 1,000 yards, so hopefully I'd be able to snipe anyone who looks like they know what they're doing, or who is holding anything serious. What is there you wish you hadn't put off? Something you could have afforded when things were good that you would kill for now. I expect I could afford an armored vehicle or two and a fair few full giggle NFA items if I sold one of our investment properties. That's not really in the spirit of things I've put off though. More like could afford but have no intention of doing. More reasonably, I've toyed with the idea of getting a Barrett, NVGs, a more expensive thermal, a drone, and whatever I'd need to DIY a payload release device, a suppressor, although I've got what I need to DIY something in the scenario you've described. Any of those would be plenty fucking useful post-SHTF. So, what are you bringing with you, Anon? The battle rattle I panic bought like a retard a few years ago. I'm leaving taking an AR and 6 full mags, but I'm going to give it to someone else. I'm taking my X-Bolt in 300 Win Mag, with my can on it. I assume everyone else will already have ARs with 5-ish optics on it, so something with more mag and a little more punch would be better than another AR. We can put a roadblock on the bridge leading to town, and that means we'll have shots at 300 plus meters, which is fine for 5.56, but I do think the extra magnification would be nice. MP5, MK23, plates in the rig with ammo, fleck-tarned camouflage under the plate carrier, steel helmet, World War II surplus, black ski mask, belt with medical, canteen, light ration, and extra socks. Activated the militia? Plat, 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 get activated. Militia is code for victim, and activate is a euphemism for page. Setting up a dug-in ambush against guys that might have stuff from the local armory. Not hitting them with layers of small teams that kill a few guys and skedaddle, drawing them into the next teams. Ideally, you build your local militia focused around local hunters who train everyone capable of using a rifle how to do it, with MIL/LEO doing further training of formal, organized members. Unorganized can hunt, including hunting two-leggers, Organized militia can hunt and has at least some basic military/law enforcement training. With the element of surprise, shooting from concealment, hunting guns are extremely useful. Small groups can easily drop a few dudes and vanish deeper into the woods without being seen at all, where a larger group would be easier to spot. Multiple small groups can also hit from multiple directions at the same time. It also reduces equipment requirements. Your skirmishers would need hunting camo and possibly some climbing gear rather than combat gear. It also minimizes potential losses compared to your dug-in ambushes, which could easily result in severe losses. In an area like mine, this would be more than enough to deal with anyone dumb enough to try. You simply cannot get vehicles and armor through here if the roads in are shut and blocked, which would be hilariously easy to do. This area would be one raider's go to die. I bring what I've got, PTR-91 with 4 to 5 mags of handloads. Plates, trauma kit, bunch of water, electrolytes, and snacks, along with bug spray, sunscreen, and a hat. I don't know that bringing my cheap 357 would do much good, so it stays at home. So pretty much my lizard hunting outfit, now with armor and rifle. 12 miles isn't bad at all, but I know for a fact that someone isn't going to bring their water. I'm pretty firmly in the poor camp. I'll do what I can, mostly wish I had an LPVO, but irons will do. PTR-91 with 4 to 5 mags. Bruh, surplus HK mags are still only like $8 for steel. I can check almost all of the boxes for kit except some form of thermal, e-bike/ATV, drone, and a suppressor for 9mm. Have a couple RC2s though, nods, encrypted and unencrypted comms, all manner of soft goods including proper backpack and everything needed to outfit, and sustain myself and maybe another comfortably. Though I'm a stingy motherfucker.
Big iron on his feet.